Hey, welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to create a landing page in WordPress using Elementor Page Builder. I'll teach you the basics and the fundamentals of using Elementor, and then I'll create this same landing page from scratch so you can know and see how I create landing pages. And at the end of this training, you'll be very confident to create virtually any type of landing page, sales page, squeeze pages, opt-in pages. I'm very sure this excites you already. If yes, then let's get started. Welcome back. Kindly like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people that will need it. And please, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button below and also turn on the bell notification, because I publish new and valuable content every Thursday, and we discuss topics related to WordPress, Facebook advertisement, Canva, whiteboard animation, and the likes. We discuss topics that will help you save time, save energy, and also save money. And not just that, also make you more money. Okay, enough. Let's get started with today's training. Okay guys, so welcome back. Now let's get started with this tutorial without wasting our time. So what is a landing page? A landing page is a purpose-built page designed to increase sales or generate leads or to increase view on a particular content for a business or an individual. So that's what landing page basically means. So there are different types of landing pages. We have squeeze pages, we have opt-in page, we have sales page. All these are examples of what landing page. So at the end of this video, you will be able to create virtually any type of landing page. And for you to create a landing page in WordPress, you need to use a page builder. Even though it is a plugin, it is referred to as what? Page builders. So we have different page builders like Divi, we have Themify, we have so many Tribe Architect, we have so many page builders. But in this tutorial, I will show you how to use Elementor Page Builder. And the reason I have chosen Elementor Page Builder is because I've been using it for over 2 years now. I've used it to design virtually any type of sales page, and not just that, I've used it to design complete website. My personal website was designed using Elementor Page Builder only. You can check it out at untitled.com. I've designed website for clients as well, where I use Elementor Page Builder only to design the whole website completely. So knowing how to use Elementor Page Builder is like knowing how to design a WordPress website. Do you get it now? So that's why I have chosen Elementor Page Builder. And before you get started, I want to assume you know what a domain is and hosting. And I'm very sure you already have your hosting and domain intact. So for this tutorial, I've actually created a subdomain just to explain and show you everything you need to know about this. So I created a subdomain wes.adelikesamuel.com. so you can as well visit the website to preview it, to preview the sales page that will be designing. Alright, enough said. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I have decided to use just the free version of Elementor, because Elementor has two versions. There is a paid version and there is a free version, but I've decided to use just the free version so you can learn and also implement immediately. So the very first you want to do is log into your WordPress admin dashboard, then go to plugins. Go to your plugins, and add new plugin. So the new plugin you want to add here is what? Elementor. Can you see? Add new plugin. So you want to search for Elementor. I actually have it installed on my website already, so I don't need to install it again. Can you see? So you see install now, just like this. So click on install now, then what? You activate. Then you activate. So once you have done that, if you have activated the plugin, then you are good to go. So once you have installed and activated Elementor page builder, the very next thing you want to do is to go to your admin panel. The left panel, you see some menus. Can you see? You see Elementor now. So you see settings, row manager. You actually don't need most of this. Let's just focus on why we are here. You get it now? Landing pages, can you see? So I'll advise you not to even touch anything here. So click on save changes. Okay, so let's just go get straight into why we are here. So let's get started. Now, first you want to do is to create a what? A new page. You want to create a new page on your WordPress site. So you need to create a page first, then you use Elementor editor on that page. So I'll just create, I'll title this as West. I'll title this as, okay, let me WhatsApp store creation blueprint. Okay, I think this is better. Then I'll shorten this permalink to WSCB. After then, you click on what? Publish. So I have created a page. So there are different ways. I'll show you 3 ways in which you can access the Elementor page with that. Now this is one way. You can just click on this edit with Elementor, or go to all of your pages. Can you see this is the new page you created, right? Oh, it's not showing yet. This is the new page you created, right? So let's try visit it. View, then you see. Oh, okay. So let's just, I don't know why it's not showing yet, but look at this. Can you see? You can actually edit with Elementor. You can just click on edit with Elementor here directly from here, or from here, but probably because this is still a new page, so we cannot do that. All right, so let's go back to the page editor, so we can actually edit with Elementor. So just click on this edit with Elementor. Awesome. So don't forget, this is what we are using as a case study, right? We want to replicate this design from scratch. That's what we are trying to do. So I don't want to waste our time. Let's just go straight to the point. Oh, sorry, there is a mistake here which I'll correct, but let's just focus on the training itself. Okay, so the very first thing I would like to tell you is to go to your settings. You know, there are page titles and all of that here, but you want something as clean as this, right? So what do? You come to these settings here. Can you see these settings in the bottom left corner? Then you click on I title, so we don't want to see this title again. Then this page layout, change it from default to Elementor canvas. Do you get that now? Once you have done that, you click on what? Update. Can you see? So you have a clean canvas where you can design whatever you want to design. Do you get it now? Okay, that is that about that. So let me just explain this interface that you are seeing now. Now look at this white interface. This is where you actually see everything you are creating. This is where you drag all of these elements, and on this left panel here you see varieties of elements, right? Varieties of widgets. You can call it widget, you can call it element. So there is, and I told you Elementor has two plans. There is the basic, that is the free plan, and the what? Pro plan. You get it now? So you will see all of these elements. So these elements are actually what you are seeing. Do you get it now? So a page or a landing page comprises of elements, various elements or blocks of elements or widgets. Do you get it now? So text is an example of a widget or element. An image is an example of an element. A video is an example of an element. So just assume everything you are seeing on a page is what? An element. So composition of this element is what gives you the landing page. And how do you get this element? You make use of this widget. Can you see it? Make use of this widget. That's how you get this what? Element. So you drag and drop. So Elementor is actually a drag and drop page builder. It means you what? Drag it. Okay, let me use. You drag and what? Drop it. Can you see? You drag from here. You left click. You left click and press it down. Then you move. You drag. You move. Then you drop it here. So it is a drag and drop software. Can you see? So everything you are doing will appear here on this screen. Do you get it now? So it is a drag and drop page builder, and you see every changes that you are making. It is visible. That's just the one of the sweetest part of using Elementor. Do you get it now? So this is just an example. Would do everything from scratch. Okay, this is what an image element, right? Okay, let me drag a text element or a text editor element. Can you see now that we have an image, even though it is empty, and a text here? So let's go over these settings again. So please, when you are using Elementor page builder, make sure you are saving the work you have been doing. Do you get it now? Once you make any major changes, make sure you save, because at the moment it does not auto save it, even though it helps you to keep drafts. That is not enough, or that might not be enough. You get it now? So always click on this update. Can you see? Click on update to update your changes. Normally it will be green. After you update it, this it will change from green to this gray kind of color. You get it now? So that is that about that. Don't worry, I will talk more about the icons that we have here as we go, as we create as we put more elements on this page. So I don't want to bore you with a lot of jargons and all of that. Let's just get started with the training. So here you have the site settings and all. Let's just leave this. Let's talk about how you can use Elementor page builder. Okay, so you will notice. Okay, now as I've said, Elementor is a drag and drop page builder, right? So it means you can also move any element. You can move it around, like move it up or down. You can rearrange element. Just click on the element, click on it, like left click on it, press it down, and what? Drag and move it. That's how you what? Drag an element just to rearrange. And also you can delete. So let me show you how to delete also. You can click on this, you right click, you can right click on it and you see delete. Can you see? So just right click and you see what? Delete. You can as well duplicate element. Probably there is an element that you want to use over and over again, probably text element and all of that. You can what? Right click, you see duplicate, it will duplicate it. Can you see? So this will help you save time. You can as well copy an element and what? Paste it anywhere. Can you see? So you can see that it is an interesting page builder. So I think that's all what you need to do. Now one more thing is this: every element has this tab, this style and advanced tab. Every element, even though each element does different things, right? But all elements has this style and advanced tab. So this style tab is where you actually dictate how you want it to appear. For example, text. Okay, I want this color, I want this typography, that is the font, and alignment. So this is where you dictate how the elements looks like. And this advanced is if you want to do some custom settings for each element. In normally website design, you use HTML and CSS, right? So on this using this page builder Elementor, you don't really need to write any code. You just need to click some button, input some values, so it will output some code automatically on your behalf. So that's what this advanced tab does. You get it now? So you have the content. So normally all elements has the content tab, the style tab, and the advanced tab. So don't worry, as we proceed, you understand how to use all of them. So another thing I would like to say is learn the basics and play around the basics. Like, just play around it. So you will get to understand how to use this stuff. Just play around it. All right, let's get started. So let's recreate this. Can you see? So let's start with this page. So one more thing is, you notice something, like all of this is one section. From here to here is another section. Here to here is another section. So we have different sections, right? So I'll also show you how to create section. Can you see? All of these are just sections. I don't know why this is kind of big. Okay, don't worry. Can you see? All of these are just what? Sections. Do you get it now? On the page. So Elementor also has the section. So let me just delete everything here. So there is inner section and there is the main section. So you just click on this. So I've selected section. If you want to know the section you have selected, just over around this this side, you will see the name of the element that you have chosen. Can you see? So this is the main section. Don't forget, Elementor also has the inner section. So this main section, as the name implies, is just like encompassing all of the sections. You get it now? So let's continue. So we have what? The section here. So what do we want to do? We want to replicate this, right? So we need to give it a background image. Can you see there is a background image here? What do? Just come here, click on it. Don't forget, all of the elements has 3 tabs. Can you see? Layout, style, and advanced. This style and advanced, they are constant. You always see it there. Okay, so let me just move to style directly. So background, don't worry, just listen, watch this closely so you can understand the way I did. So don't just watch out. This is where I would love you learn about this. Watch the video completely first, then watch again and implement alongside. Do you get it now? That's the best way you can learn how to use any page builder. Then once you are done with that, I'll now advise you to play around the software itself. It's just like a software. Play around with it. The more you play with it, the more you understand how to use it. Okay, so let's continue. So let me show you how I got to this place again. Click on this Elementor on this place and click on edit section. I want to edit it. So you can leave this layout. You don't really have anything to do with it. Come to this style. Now background, can you see background, normal and hover? Let's just focus on normal for now. So there are different types of background. This classic is when you want to use just a color, a blank color. This gradient is when you want to use mixture of two colors. So what I would advise, just play around all of this. Because of our limited time, I'll just go straight to the point. So you can as well decide to use a video or use a slideshow. Do you get it now? So this classic is actually a combination of, if you want to use a plain background or image, so use this classic. Can you see? So you can decide to select the color. Can you see? But we will not be using a color here. We'll be using an image. So click on this image. So I've actually uploaded the images to use. I've uploaded my images, so I'll just select it. Okay, let me select this and insert. Can you see it is not really full because it lacks content for now? So what do I do next? So we'll still come back to these settings though. We'll come back to everything. So but let's just focus on, let's just put in content so it should be what kind of big. So I want to show you how to create this from scratch. Alright, so I'll be copying most of this content. I've written the content. So another thing you want to do before you even get started is to ensure you have written your content somewhere. You can use Google Docs, just have your content written somewhere. But for this tutorial, because of our limited time, I've actually done all of that. Because of our limited time, I will just copy and paste content from this same page, since we are replicating this design. You get it now? Alright, so this is the background, right? This is the background we are using. Alright, so what do I do? We'll still come back to this edit section though. Now you can always click on this. Can you see on this icon here to go back to all elements? So click on it, go back to all elements. So yeah, this is like an heading. Now guys, please and please, the reason why I know the element to use is because I've been using Elementor page builder already. Do you get it now? I've been using it already for a while, so I know, okay, if I see something, I know this is the element to use. Don't forget, I told you everything you are seeing on the page is just depicting an element. This is an element. This is an heading element. This is a video element. This is an icon list element. Do you get it now? This is an image element. So you just need to know the element, so you can know what to choose, so you can know the widget to choose. So what our advisors have said is just play around all of these elements. Just like play around it, drag and drop different elements on this canvas. Just play around it so you understand what each of this element does. Do you get it now? Can you see there are many elements? So just play around all of that, all of these elements that are available for you for free, so you understand how they actually work. Do you get that now? Okay, so let's continue. Sorry for digressing. Alright, so this is actually an heading, or probably I'll just use this. This is the one that I've created, right? So I'll show you what we actually doing. Can you see? So this is we can use an headline or use the text editor element or widget. So guys, I'll be switching between element and widget. Do you get it now? So let's drag and drop this text editor. You can as well use an headline, but I prefer to use text editor and style it the way I want. Okay, so let me copy this content. So we paste it here. Can you see that this is not presentable, right? So what do? Once you have pasted your element, now let me show you some things you can do here. You can actually make the element, but just highlight everything or highlight part of what you want to format, part of the element that you want to format. Can you see? Okay, let me highlight this, just like your Microsoft Word. So you can decide to make it bold. Can you see? Italic, underlined, and all of that. So I would undo this. So you can also have bulleted list and all of that. You can insert link. Okay, let me go back. You can also see more menus. Can you see? You can have your text color. I'm explaining if you are using what is it called now? The text editor. Can you see? You can have your what color. You can use the. Can you see? You can use different color and all of that. You can strike through. Let me undo this. Let me undo this too. You can as well clear format. Probably you have a format like a bold, italic, and you want to format it. You can what? Click on this clear formatting. You can change this to what? Block codes. You can realign this. Can you see? Can you see? So just play around all of this. As I've said, you can insert special character as well. So this undo and redo. You can also use your. So if you make a mistake, if you have made a mistake, you want to undo or redo, just press your Ctrl Z to undo, just like the way you do. Undo with Ctrl Z and redo with Ctrl. Okay, let me press it so you see. Let me undo and action. Can you see what I did before? I've undone it now. Then let me redo it. Can you see? So Ctrl Y, Ctrl Z. All right. I think that's okay already. As I've said, I'll not bore you with all of this stuff. Just focus on what matters for now. When you are good, you can now play around it. All right, so let's go to the style section. Let's style it like this. Do you get it now? Let's style it like this. So we'll be using, I think I use Montserrat. Okay, so we'll be using Montserrat typography or font. So just come here. If you want to align, okay, left, can you see? You can choose the alignment and the color. I use white, right? So make this, you can just come to this color and what? Move it to what you want. If it is kind of blue color you want, you can also see it there. Okay, let me go back to this. Let me clear formatting. Then let's go back. Can you see? So let me use white. Let me use white because it is white we have been using, right? Now the typography. So there are different fonts you can use. There is Roboto, there is L'Oreal. I'm talking about the font I use now. There is Montserrat and so many other fonts. So I'll use Montserrat here. Montserrat. Okay. So I've chosen the font I want to use. So you can decide to increase the font size as well. Can you see? You can see that this is not visible, right? The content is not visible. I will show you what we can do to have this kind of background. Can you see this transparent background on the background image, so as to make our to make our text content to be visible? Well, I will do that very soon. Okay, I think I should do that first so that we can see what we actually did here. So just come to this area. Now listen, don't forget there could be an element inside an element. Do you get it now? There could be an element inside what? An element. Here, the element we actually have here is a section, right? Can you see? This is a section. But inside this section element, we have what? We have this text element, this text editor element. Do you get it now? So what you want to do now is pertaining to the section element. Can you see the section element, not the text element now, the section element. What we want to do is we want to put a background, a transparent background, so you can see the content visibly. Do you get it now? So what you do is, because what we want to effect changes on is the section, you click outside this, right click, and you see what? Edit section. Can you see it? Edit section. Then you come to this background, this layout style. Then you come to this what? Background overlay. Now background type, choose this classic. Then color, choose black. Can you see? You choose black. Then you can decide to choose or determine the thickness of the transparency. So can you see this opacity? This opacity level, you can just move it till you get the desired transparency or opacity that you want. So I'll just leave it at 7. Can you see now that our content is visible? True or false? True. Okay, let's continue. So let's go back to this text editor. Let's continue with what we are doing here, right? Let's continue. So we want to make this bold just like this. So click on it and go to typography. Then you can see weight, there is 300, 400. So the sweetest part of using Elementor is, even though you are not sure of something, like you have no idea what that means, you can actually just try it out and see, because whatever you select, you will see the changes. That's I'm giving you some hacks in which you can use to learn how to use virtually any type of page builder. So what you need to do is just look at the stuff, like look at it and try it out. There is no crime in trying. Try it out and see whatever changes it brings. So you will see the changes. It is visible. You will see it. It is very, very visible. You will see it. So whatever the changes is, you will know, okay, this is what this thing does. So don't be afraid to just try and check something out. Okay, so let's make this you can make it, you can select 700. This is like the thickness, the weight of the element. Can you see 700, 600, 800? Can you see 900? If you want to make it bold, just make it bold. I think I use bold. Can you see? So just make it bold and think you are good to go. So we are done with that. All right. We also have a short element, right? A short text element here. So what do? Go back to element. Can you see text editor? You drag and drop it again. Then I'll write this, I'll copy this content rather. Okay, you know what's up. Let me reload this page. Okay, so what I have here is actually without writing a single line of code. So these are just paparazzi. These what's it called? This greater than sign is just to show that I'm talking about something related to code. So what do you do again? So you can actually style it from this place or go to this style. I prefer to style from this place unless on rare occasions. Do you get it now? So come here, then change this to what? To white. Then alignment, move it to what? Center. Do you get it now? So for the body element, now one more thing you want to do is for the title and the body, you want to select the type of font or the name of the font that you use. So there are different types of font that you can use. You can take your time to learn the fonts you will use, that you can use rather. In case you are confused, I think Canva has a tool for combining fonts. So Canva has this font combination. Don't worry, I'll put the link below, so you can actually pair two fonts together. In case you have no idea what it looks like, you can actually pair the fonts. Don't worry, I would include the font combination link. I will include it so you can see for yourself and try it out. Don't worry, while editing you see the screen, the link on this screen. so you can have idea of fonts that you can use. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is I want to change the word typography. I'll be using Laura. That's the font I use for my body text. Okay, so can you see now that we have these two things here? Can you see? Can as well make it bold, just to be visible to the eyes. Can you see? So what do you have next? Okay, this. Okay, let me show you how I created this. Are you an online vendor? Just need to be creative using this stuff. So I use the heading element here. Oh, let me drag it again. I use the heading element and I said, are you an online vendor? Okay, paste it here. So what do I do? So let me make the design like this, right? Come here, I'll give it so you see there are some elements that you might not really see the option for the background on this style tab. You get it now? Unless you are probably interacting with a section or so. You get it now? But some elements, to get the background, like if you want to effect or change the background, you come to this advanced, you see background here. Can you see? From you not see it in style, come to advanced, you see background. Can you see? Just when you see this normal, you click on this classic, then you change the background to what? White. Now since the background color is now white, don't worry, we'll make it appear this way. You might want to change the text color, so come back here to style, change the text color from blue to what? To black. Can you see? So we have changed from blue to black. Sorry, I just need to double check the font I'm using there. Okay, Montserrat. Okay, so we have Montserrat. Okay, so can you see now that we have something awesome? Okay, so guys, this brings me to explain this concept, which is margin and padding, because you use this a lot of time. Margin, and don't forget, as I've said, I only focus on what I want you to know now. Do you get it now? I don't want to bore you with too much of stuff. You can figure out the remaining. Once you understand the basics, you can figure out the remaining on your own. So let's talk about margin and padding. So as we progress, I'll be teaching you and explaining some concepts. So I actually made a search just to show you what it actually means. So can you see now, this padding is just like as the name implies, it's just like, okay, let me use this as an example. Okay, so let me click on this. So padding is just like spacing around an element. Can you see the explanation? This is the element. This green box is the, let's assume this is the element, like the element here. Now padding is the space around the element. So there is the top padding, there is the right padding, there is the bottom padding, and there is the what? Left padding. So you can decide to do that here. So let me show you what I'm referring to. Can you see this padding, right? Now if you do not click on these link values together, if you do not click on it, whatever value you enter here, it will affect all of the sites. Can you see this 10? Can you see the difference? Okay, let me use 100 so you see the difference. 100. Can you see that there is now spaces around the element? But that's not what I want. That's too much. Okay, so you what? Cancel. So let's say you want to just put padding at the top only. What do? You click on this, then you what? come to top and add your what? Padding. Can you see? Just added that so you can see. Can you see? 70. Can you see? So that is the meaning of padding. Now this margin, let me explain margin. Margin is like the space between two elements. That is the space between this element and this element. So let's assume I want to increase the margin. What do I do? So I want to make sure, okay, I want to make sure there is a space, a large space between these two elements. What do I do? I'll just click on this, select any of them, then click on this, link values together. I don't want to link the values together. I just want standalone values. So what do? Since this was the one I selected, right, and I want to put spacing below, so what that means, I'll be adding padding to the bottom side of this element. So what do? Okay, let me just show you what I mean. So I just put 50 here. Can you see now that there is what? Space. Do you get it now? 100. Can you see? So assume this was the one you selected. You can add, go to advanced, you see margin. You can add, click on this, you can add margin to the top. No, this was the bottom because this is where the spacing will be. But for this second element, we will use top. So just put 20. Can you see the difference now? So that's just the basic explanation of what margin and padding. So let's continue. So we want to make this stuff look like what? This. What do? I come to styling and I'll reduce this font to like 20. Oh, sorry. So whatever element you want to work on, just move your cursor to the element, then right click on this and click on edit heading. So I'll come here, font, typography, the Elementor, the font size 20. Okay, registered. No, 20 is okay. Now, what you want to do? So, looking at this, I want to give the what's it called? The thing the background and the content is too close. So I want to put a padding around this content. So what do? Equal padding though. So I just put like 10 here. Can you see the difference now? 10. So it looks more okay. So okay, this is center. What do? Come to style, typography. The reason I'm showing all of this is for you to see, okay, that this is what we are actually creating. You get it now? So come here and from typography you can decide to select where you want it to appear. Oh, sorry, not typography now. Okay, can you see here? You see alignment. Can you see? So just click on what? Center. Now another thing you want to get rid of is this spacing, right? So what do? In that case, you come to your margin. You come to your margin. If I did is taking our time already, then you click on this and you increase this. Can you see? On the left and on the right and left. Can you see that it is shrinking now? So as I've said, you can do anything. Sweetest part is you see whatever you are doing. So let me just use 400 on the right side and on the left side. Okay, so what you want to do is reduce the font size. So let me reduce this. Can you see? Now we have this. So you see this is kind of curved, right? Come here, come to background. Sorry, come to border, then can choose solid, I'll choose white. Then border is just like the outline around an element, and the outline around an element. Do you get it now? Okay, so I'll give it a thickness of 2. Then border radius is what makes it curve like this. Can you see? Makes it curve. So just put let's use like 20. Can you see? And boom, we have this already. Can you see that we have replicated this design? Now you will notice there is a space in between this element and this element, and I've explained that. What do you do? Okay, it's there already. So let me make this more big. Okay, I think it's okay this way. All right. Okay, so that's it. Then don't forget, always update. Can you see that we have replicated this? Now the next element here, if you guess correctly, it is what? The video element. So what do you do? So I will show you how to do all of this stuff. Just click here again to go back to return to where you have all of these elements. Then you can as well search. If you know the name of the element, search the, can you see? Then you move your cursor there, left click, drag and drop. Can you see? Let me drop it here. Now I've dropped it here, but this is not where I want it to be. This is not where I want it to be. So what do I do? I'll move my cursor here, left click, then I move it down. Good. So by default there is a video placeholder that Elementor use. So you want to change that. What do? Click on this element, the video element icon. Then you can host your video on YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, or this self-hosted is when you upload it to your own WordPress site. But I'll not advise you do that because it will heat up your space. You get it now? It will heat up your space. So what I do is I actually host on YouTube, and I also use another service called Streamable. You can check it out. But for this tutorial, let me just use YouTube. So all you need to do is upload your image on YouTube. Upload it on YouTube. When you upload it, you just copy the link. That's what you need. So while you are trying to upload, probably you don't know what to do. Make sure. Okay, let me just do as if I want to upload a video. Okay, I'm not doing it now. What I want to explain is, before you click on publish the video, you will see something like privacy, something like that. So you see private, you see unlisted and all of that. So select unlisted. So this unlisted, probably you have a YouTube channel. People that visit your channel won't see the video because probably you don't just want anybody to access the video. So people on that channel will not see it. It is only you that will see it, or only the people that visit the sales page in which you have the video, or the landing page in which you have the video. So click on this copy. So you just upload the video. After uploading and publishing, and use the visibility unlisted. Can you see unlisted? Don't select this, don't select this, select unlisted. You copy the link, then you come back to your Elementor. Now this link here, delete it and paste the new link, which is this. So Elementor will automatically generate the link for you. Can you see? So this is the video. So this is just an intro video for this tutorial that I did. And I think I've forgotten to tell you, I'm actually have a tutorial on how you can create a store on WhatsApp. So I'm kind of just creating a sales page for that tutorial, just like a free course. Do you get it now? Alright, so let's continue. Okay, let's look at, so you can decide the start time and the end time of your video. Okay, let me play this. So let's assume I want this to start in 20 seconds. So this is actually in seconds. Can you see it's already written there? So I want it to start 20 seconds. and then end in 40 seconds. You can do that. So let's play it again. Can you see it's starting from 20 seconds? So you can determine that, but that's not what I want now. I'm not doing that for now. Just showing you what you can do. Okay, so you can also determine if you decide if you want it to autoplay or not. You can mute the audio if you want. Can you see? So you can do all of this stuff. You can also remove this player control. When I say player control, I mean all of this stuff here. You can decide to remove it or not. So just play around it. Can you see there is a new option here that I'm just seeing, privacy mode. Can you see it now? So there are so many options, This lazy load is just like increase your site page load. So it just shows like a placeholder. Not until the person scrolls to that point, then they will see the video. That's what this lazy load means. Now, this suggested video. So let's assume you have a channel. You have a YouTube channel. So it is trying to say, okay, after they have finished watching this video, okay, what other, because it suggests videos, what other video do you want the person to see? So you can decide to show other video on your channel, or you just show any type of video, but I advise you choose this. Depends on what you are doing actually. So if you notice something, there is a difference here. Can you see there is no, I'm not seeing this stuff yet. Until I click on that, then I'll see. Can you see this watch later, blah blah blah? I'm not seeing it. It's because I have an overlay, an image overlay. So you can decide to choose like a thumbnail. So you can decide to show a specific thumbnail. Thumbnail means an image or the graphics image that the person sees before they click on the video to watch it. So this can help you boost your video click-through rate. Do you get it now? So you can decide to change the thumbnail. So just come to this image overlay and toggle this on it, then click on image. So I already have all of my images uploaded, so I'll just select one. So just click on this. You can use an entirely different video now. Do you get it now? An entirely different image, but I've decided to use this. So what do you do again? You click on what? Update. So to save your changes. Can you see? Can you see that we have replicated this? Can you see we have replicated this? Even though it is taking our time, and it's because I'm explaining to you. Okay. Now you notice something. Let me now explain something here. Can you see this background image? Can you see the way where it appears? The way it appears. So you can decide to also change it. Go to edit section, then go to background. You see this position. So you can leave it as center. Okay, you can click on this to actually see what you are doing. Can you see? Or change, so you can, I'm trying to tell you that you can change the position. Can you see? So I'll leave it as center left. Then click on what? Save changes. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Alright, the next element here is what? Our button element. So what do? Come here, search for button, then you drag and drop it. So guys, please, if you are enjoying this video, kindly smash the like button right now. Smash it so that YouTube can also show it to other people that would love to see it. And also, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, do well to subscribe to my channel so you do not miss any of my awesome tutorials just like this one you are currently watching. Okay, so let's insert the button element. Okay, so what's the name here? I'll just copy this content because of our time. So text, the text that you want to appear on that button. Can you see? So it is watch full video. Depends on what you're actually doing. Your call to action on that button might be different. Yours could be buy the product. Do you get it now? Get your own copy, download your own copy, pay $5 for this course. Do you get it now? So it's just the call to action of the button. Then the link. Okay, where do you want to direct people to? So what do? Just click on, okay, where do you want to direct people to? Let me copy the link. So I actually want people to visit this, to watch this tutorial video. That's why I'm creating this sales page. So that's my end goal. So just paste the link here. If yours is to visit a page to make payment for a product or your website or whatever, just put the link there. Now alignment, center. Can you see this is very easy to use? Sweet, interesting, and very easy to use. Now the size, you can decide the size you want to use, medium, select and see, large, but I prefer to use medium, and I'll tell you why later. Now the icon. So Elementor actually has inbuilt icon. So just click on this icon library, then you can search, or if you do not have any idea of what to use, just scroll down. You will see so many options. You take your time though to check the one you want to use, but I already know what to use because I've gone through this myself before. So I'll just search for video. Can I as well make some searches to see if most times you might not get what you are looking for. So just listen, most times you might not get the icon that you are looking for, the exact icon you are looking for. You can upload yours or just look for something related to what you are looking for. Yeah, you just need to be creative. So just look for something related to what you are looking for. Okay, I'll just select this video and I will insert. Can you see? Insert. Now one more thing is this what's it called? This color that I use, I actually had to check the brand colors used by WhatsApp. So I just copied, I made my search and will copy this color code. Okay, this is where we are designing. So once you have done that, you can do icon spacing, but I don't need that yet. Alright, just come to this style and let me change this background first. Can you see? Background type, you want color, so I will change this color to this. So it is kind of different from the previous green, right? So typography, I would use, what did I use here? So guys, I just want to double check. You get? Okay, I used Roboto. I think that would be a mistake. It should be Montserrat. Okay, let me use Roboto like that. Roboto. All right. Then you can decide to increase the font size. I think this is okay, isn't it? It is okay. So whenever people click on it, it will take them to the video. Okay, don't worry, I'll preview it now so you see what I'm saying. So you can just play around all of this if you want to. Okay, this box shadow, you can decide to put some glowing effect around it. So what do? Click on this box shadow and select white depending on the. Can you see now that there is this kind of glow effect? So just to spice it up, you understand? Alright, so I think I don't want to waste our time. We have a lot to do. I don't want to waste our time. So just click on what? Save, update. Start to save what you have done. Can you see, guys? We have just replicated this old design. Just remaining this shape divider. So Elementor actually did an update, can you see, of this shape divider, and I'll show you how to do that. Come to this element, just click on the section, any part of this section area, right click on edit section. Now go to the style tab, you will see shape divider. Can you see? So this shape divider, you want to add it to the bottom, right? So you come to the what? Bottom. Select the bottom, not the top now. Select bottom. Now you see different what's it called? Different shape divider that you can use. Can you see? Different ones. Different shape divider. So just select the one that works for you or that you want. You get it now? So I think I use mountains here. Now you see that this has kind of distort your design. What do? This is where padding comes into play. So you go to what's it called? Advanced. Then you click on this padding. So you want to add padding to the bottom, so there will be spacing below, so as to move the shape divider down. You get it? And now focus on this area you see. So let me increase the bottom. Can you see now that it is going down, 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 and boom, this is okay. So the thing is this, guys, you don't need to cram anything here. That's just it. You don't need to cram anything at all. Just test whatever you want. Test whatever you think. You will see it. If it's not what you want, just clear it off and you are good to go. So that's just the beauty of using Elementor page builder. Test and see. If it's not what you want, you move. Okay, now let me update this again. So now we can say we have successfully replicated this, right? True or false? True. Can you see? So let's preview what you have been doing since morning. Now if you want to preview what you have been doing, can you see? You see preview changes. So just click on it. So you preview everything you have been doing since morning. Can you see? Is this not awesome? Before, I'm sure you don't know how to use Elementor, but now can you see what you can create yourself using Elementor? Alright, so let's continue, guys. We have our time is fast spent. Wow, this is over an hour already, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's continue, guys. So this preview, the benefit is whenever you make any other changes and you click on save, it automatically update it. It will automatically refresh, so you can see the changes that I have just made. Okay, let me just move it here. Alright, so the next thing you want to do here is what? Don't forget I said everything is what? In sections. Can you see? This is what? Another section. So what do? I'll click on what? Add a new section, and you what? Add a new section. So here we have, I'll just copy and paste this actually. This is just a text element, copy and paste. So what you want to do, click on this to return back to what? This thing. Then you move this text editor element to this area. This is where I want it to appear, right? Move it there. Then highlight, delete this and paste. This is what I want to appear there. So you can see this was what I was saying before. If you want to make certain content to be bold, just highlight it. Now to highlight, you can use your cursor or just press shift down, press your shift key plus the directional keys on your keyboard. Press it down, press your shift key down, then your directional keys. Then you can what? Click on whatever you want to happen. So I want to do this, Ctrl Z. Don't want this now. So you see this looks kind of faint, right? Compared to this. Yes or yes. So what do? You come here, go to styles, then change this color to what? Black. You get it now? Typography, I'll use what? L'Oreal. That's what I use. L'Oreal. I can decide to make this italic, even though I love it that way. But let's see how it looks. Can you see? I think I like it this way. And what else? I think that was all for now. But listen, you want this text to breathe, right? So you want to put some spacing. Yeah, so I'll just drop this. I'll drop this as well. Okay, we'll drop this too. I think that's it. Then click on what? Update. Can I see now that we have this? No time to waste. Okay, the next thing here is the icon list. That's why I said skim through all of these elements for you to know what is possible. Because if you do not know what is possible, then you might find it difficult to do certain things, because you do not know that it is possible to do. You get it now? Okay, so search for icon list. So what do? I drop it here. Click on it. Okay, so let me just copy this content. Let me copy this content and use. So paste. Now you see this is bold, right? This is bold. Okay, let me copy the next one here. Can you see this one is not bold? What I did there is to add a short code. Can you see? This is like a short code or HTML code for what's it called, to make a text bold. Less than sign B and what's it called, greater than sign. So you can actually leave that out of it. So okay, so let me explain this. Now you can decide the type of coin, the what's it called, sorry, the icon you want to use. So let's change this. Then I'll scroll down to look for the, you can also search left. Okay, I know I'll get it that way, so I'll search for right instead. Can you see? That's just the way you get this thing done. Can you see now that this is kind of small? Don't worry, would update it. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, so what can we do next? So you can add as many icons to the list. Can you see? But I don't need it. You can as well duplicate these ones that I have done. Now let's go to styles. Then let's go to icons. So let's change the color. Okay, let me copy the color that I used here. Let me just copy this color. Okay, so can change the color of the icon, paste it. Can you see? Now you can as well increase the size of the icon. So let me increase. This is kind of small. Now look at it. You see it now. Can you see the difference? So let me leave it at 25. This over, you want to make it something like gray. So if I hover around, can you see? If I hover around it, the color will change. Okay, that's that about that. Now let's move to the text. Change this to black. Change this to black. And typography, I'll use Laura. You can actually decide the typography that you want to use for your body element. So we have Laura. You can actually do that here. Okay, let me save this first. So don't just keep on. So you can think yeah. So you can decide to input whatever you want. The type. Can you see typography, button? But trust me, I don't just want to do this for now. Let's focus on what we are doing here. Okay, so let's continue what we are doing. I think this is kind of text is too big, so let's make this 18. Okay, I think or 20, 19. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Okay, so the next one here is what? So I'll just copy this content, copy it, delete this, duplicate it, then what? Can you see? So you don't need to style everything again. Okay, let me copy this other content as well. Okay, so I'll duplicate. Can you see? Okay. Can you see? So click on what? Update. Don't forget, always update so you never lose your work. Now let me show you the benefit of duplicating. So what do? I want to do this right, so I don't need to create a text element from scratch again. What do? I'll just duplicate this, duplicate, and what? Move it down to where I want it to show. Can you see? Then I'll copy this element or type in the new element I want to use. Copy this element, come here, clear this off and paste. Can you see that I just saved myself some time? Can you see? Interesting, right? Then click on what? Update. Now the next thing here is text. Okay, so I'll just copy this since I have something related to that. Copy it. Okay, before then, this is more or less like a new section, but let's just do it like that. So I'll duplicate. Oh, sorry, not this. Sorry. I'll copy this, then I'll paste it here. So I'm showing you everything that I've explained earlier, so as to save you time. Introducing, so copy this, so this will save us time, right? Ctrl V, then I'll change this color so I can see what I'm doing to what? Black. So we have introducing, then you what? Insert an image. Okay, now let's search for image widget, then I'll drag and drop it here. So click on this to select the image. So if you do not have the image already, just click on select file and locate where you have the image on your PC, then you upload. Okay, so this is the image that I used and I'll insert it. So this is too big, I'll use a medium, large, or just medium. Oh, this is small, kind of small, so let me use this. Okay, so guys, can you see that we have also replicated, and you know this took us just few minutes to do. We have replicated from here to this place. Is this interesting, guys? Please don't forget to like this video if you are really and truly enjoying it. Like this video so that YouTube can show it to more people that want it. So these are the alignment where you want it to apply. Do you have any caption? I do not have. Do you want to link it? Do you get it now? So you can also decide to play around all of this, but I don't need to do any of that for now. This is just what I want. All right, so the next thing here is this. So let's add a new section. Click on this, add a new section. Now the reason why we're adding a new section is because we want to add a background color to this. Hence you want to add a background color to this particular section, so you have to create its own section so that you can do whatever thing you want to do with it. So okay, so I have actually created this section, right? And this is what the text element. What do? I'll just copy this. I'll just copy this and paste here. You can use Ctrl V or just right click and paste. Then I'll copy this content, copy all of this content, highlight all, delete and paste. Now let me do this background before we continue. So click on this middle icon here, then go to style. Now the color that I use was actually part of WhatsApp color codes. Can you see? So we have the hexadecimal color. That's when you see this hash. That's what I use most times. So just copy this code, and the background. Click on this classic, click on this color, then remove this and what, paste. Can you see? So here we have black background on this kind of background with black color on this type of background, which is odd. So you want to click on this, go to style and change this to what, white. Can you see now that it makes sense? Alright, what do you want to do again? Now let's add this shape divider. So this shape divider now, we'll add it at the top and the bottom. So how do you do that? You go to the section first. From section, go to this shape divider. Now don't forget we're adding to the top and the bottom. So I'll select what's the name? Let me confirm the name of this. Sorry, the name of this, I'll confirm the name, so I'll just not waste time checking. Okay, wave brush. Okay, so just go to wave brush. What I'm trying to say here is this: you don't need to cram anything. Can you see? You can always confirm, check and confirm. Don't need to cram anything. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so let's continue. Wave brush, then you also have to the bottom wave brush. Can you see? But you see that this is not kind of nice, right? You can decide to use different color. I'll prefer to retain the white. You can decide to alter the width and the height, but I won't do any of that. Do you get it now? I won't do any of that. So what do we do to make sure, okay, we have all of our text showing? Just go to this advanced. Don't forget this padding theory that we explained here. So we'll just add spacing to the top and the bottom. Do you get it now? So come to padding and click on this thing just to unlink it. So we just want to add to the top and the bottom. What do you do to the top? Let's increase the padding at the top. Good. Then do the same thing for the bottom. So let me just input the figure 120. Can you see? Now that we have this, can you see that? Click on save changes. Okay, the next thing is this icon list again. But the thing is, I'll not be creating it again since I've already explained and show you how to do it. So it makes no sense for me to start creating again because of our time. So just the way we created this is the way you also create this. So I'll just copy this. So if you have a landing page already or a sales page already, like you have multiple sales pages or landing pages already on your website, you can actually copy any element from one page and paste it to the new page. Let me show you how to do that. That's another hack. Just click on what? Copy. Then you see this is a different, this is an entirely different page. Then I'll what? Paste it here. So just click on, just right click here and you see paste. So it will paste it under. Boom. Can you see? I just saved myself some time instead of creating everything from scratch. Do you get it now? I've actually explained how you can create icon lists. So just use the same knowledge here. Can you see? Click on save changes and it will update here too. Can you see it has updated? Can you see? Alright, let's move to the next thing here. What's the next thing here? Okay, we added an image and this and this. So by now, I'm very sure all of this should look very easy for you to do. True or false? True, I know. Okay, so let me just do all of this very fast. add a new section, then just drag and drop the image widget. Click and select the image. This is the image here. Okay, I want medium, large, medium. Okay, let me just use medium. I think it is okay. And so guys, please just pardon to copy and paste over our time, but I'm sure you already know how to do all of this. I've done this over and over. I showed you how to do this, so you can just replicate it. So it's just like repetition of widgets. As I've explained, this is text element. You know how to do it already. So let me just paste it. So I'm showing you how to save yourself some time. So the button, what do you do? Since I already have the button here created here, I'll just click, copy it. There is no need to create from scratch. You what? Paste. Simple. You paste. Simple. Although the glowing effect might not show again, let me make it show again, because this is white, it won't show. So let me change the color to black. To black. Can you see now that it is kind of showing? No. Okay, I think it's kind of showing now. Okay, that's that about that. Okay, the next thing here is testimonial. All right, so here we just add a new section. Okay guys, before we continue, if you are enjoying this video, do well to smash the like button. Smash the like button so that YouTube can show this video to more people. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, do yourself good to hit the subscribe button now, and also turn on the bell notification so you never miss any of my awesome and valuable tutorial. So do that and you remain blessed. Okay, let's continue guys. Okay, let me just copy the code, the background color code here. Okay, so click on this, then style, go to style. By now you already know this. Go to background style, color, then you paste the code. And you see it has been effected. Now here, let me show you something here. Let me show you something. Okay, let me copy this and paste here. Okay, so or let me just copy this directly. This should be black. This is not pure black. Okay, so that is that about that. Update. Okay, so guys, think that is that about that. Now these are testimonial videos. Sure you get. Okay, if I want to make this very real, I can do something here. All right, before then, now let me insert inner sections. Can you see? So I will insert inner sections here. So I want to replicate this design now. Can you see? But don't worry, just follow me. I will replicate it now. So click on this, and change this color, this background color to black. Okay, that's for this first column. Now let's search for the testimonial element. It is there already. Okay, I will drag and drop it. So the content, let me just copy this. So we have this. Can you see? Now the image, select the person's image. So if you are creating a course or you have a product, so I'll select this. Now moreover, these testimonial content are real. These are not what I framed up. These are what people are saying about this tutorial that I created. So if you have not watched this tutorial on how to create a WhatsApp e-commerce store in less than 30 minutes, you should go watch it. Just visit untitled.com/WES. It will redirect you to this YouTube video. This is an awesome tutorial. That's over 3,000 views already, and the comments has been awesome. Over 157 people liked it because it is valuable. So these are real testimonial. Can you see this? This is testimonial, not like I framed it up. Thank you so much. Can you see? So though the picture, I just used someone else's picture. So we have Victoria Chuku, right? So I just use because I didn't have the permission to use a picture here, Victoria Chuku. Okay, so if you want to include the title, that's fine, but I'm not including any title, so I'll clear that off. All right, image position, I'll make it to be at the top. Okay, think that's about that. So let me change the view. Can you see this is not beautiful compared to this? Oh, sorry. Compared to this, can you see? So what do? The content, make it white. Then the typography, I'll change this to Laura, and you can decide to use italic. Good. This makes it to make more sense. 20 is okay. So I would like to add padding to this because I don't like the way the container is. So I'll just add maybe like 5. Can you see? I think that's okay. So what else? Okay, so I want to make this the edges to be what? Round. The border to be what? Kind of round. So what do? I click on this column. Can you see? Click on edit column. Then go to styles, go to border, solid, select solid. Oh, sorry, no, this is not what I want to. No, edit column. Okay, good. Border, select solid. Good. Then you want to give it just 2 or 3. Then the color is what? Let me see. Can you see? So you can see what now we are doing, but we'll make it black. You make it black. Now the border radius, you can use 20. So this gives us the effect that we are looking for. Can you see? 20. I'm just showing you the way I created. And the box shadow, though there is a shadow. Look at this shadow here. Let's also add a shadow. So just click on this and okay, I think you should just move it this way. Can you see? Boom. We have the box shadow, so you can decide to even alter the box shadow. So once you have created one, okay, now let's talk about the what's it called, this testimonial. Let's update this. Okay, so okay, we have go to styles. Now the name, let's go to the name again. Don't want blue, can use any color, but I'll just use white here. Montserrat. Then make this bold, make it bold. Good. Now the image, I want it to be bigger than this. What do? Just increase the size. Can you see? Can you see now that it is very okay? You can add border to it if you want to. Okay, let me make this white, or make it green. No, I'll make it white instead. Okay, let me make it green since we are creating something related to. So I'll just increase this a little. okay. I think this is okay. In fact, I'm just making some adjustment now. Adjustment that I never thought of. Alright. Okay, so let me see if I can add an icon so it looks like okay, so let me just add an icon. So I'll just search for quote. Let's see. Good. Should I use this? Okay, let me use this. Happy quotes. Okay, let me use this. Okay, so can make this green. Can you see? This was not even there before. I'm just creating all of this. So go to style. Let's change this to green. So our green. Okay, let me copy this green because you want to be consistent. So let me copy this and paste, and that's it. So let me reduce the margin between these two elements. It's too wide. Okay, and this is okay. And for this, the title image. Okay. Name. Okay, so let me reduce. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, let me see if I can reduce. Okay, line height. So let me reduce this. Can you see? Good. This is perfect. Then click on what? Update. So once you have done this, what you need to do is just duplicate it. So we can have, so you don't need to create everything from scratch again. Just duplicate. So what do? I'll duplicate. Now, what you want to do next is click on this. Then you put. Okay, ask yourself this question before I tell you. We want to put space in between these two elements. So which one are you to do? Is it the margin or the padding? Look at this very well. This is a question you should answer, even though I'm not getting the response. But just answer it. So I can know that you are learning. Okay, let's go to this. Where is the margin? Okay, can you see? So we want to put space in between two elements. So it means you are using what? Margin. So click on this margin. The margin that I want to put is just to the left and to the right. So I'll just put, okay, to the left here I'll put 10. Let me make it 15. Good. So you also add to the right so that when you duplicate it again. Okay, before then, okay, let me just clear this. So let me duplicate it again for the last time. Duplicate. I'll delete this. So let me add the margin 15 here and then 15 here too. Boom. Is this not beautiful? You can as well add so as to have equal size. You can as well add here 15. Can you see? Add here as well. So we have 15. Good. Then click on what? Save. Guys, is this not awesome? Can you see the way we are creating this block by block? Okay, I forgot this. Don't like this. Spacing is kind of too much for me though. So just reduce it a little. Okay, so I'll just reduce this a little. Good. I click on what? Save. I click on save. All right. Okay, guys. All right. What's next? Okay, the next thing here is, you notice I'm using the same content, right? Yeah, just I will update it later, but you understood what I'm trying to explain there, right? So that's why I want you to know. So don't worry, I will update this, I will update it later. So just paste this button here, paste the button, and put some space in here, margin, can you see? Put some space in. I think 22 is okay. Also add to the bottom 22. Good. Update it. Okay, what's next? Okay, so the next thing here is, the next and the final thing is to add our what? Our frequently asked question. Can you see? So yeah, the name of the element to use is toggle. So let's add our new section, then click on this again and what? Select toggle. Okay, so here is the thing, just this toggle, just move it down here. Okay, so let's begin. All right, let me copy this content, and so it's just like a frequently asked question that probably your prospective customers have in mind. So you can just ask them and answer them even before they ask. You get it now? This will help you boost your conversion. Okay, let me just copy the content first. We'll come back to the design later. Content first, design later. Okay, now that we have the content, can you see now that the design here is kind of different, right? Okay, let me put this first, frequently asked questions, paste, bring it up, then type frequently asked question. Okay, so here we go. All right, so what's the next thing you want to do here? Now let's design this. Let's design it. Okay, let me copy the color code first. So let's design this title. So let's copy this. Okay, so go to styles, then title, change the background to this. You get it now? And the color to white. So white, active color. Okay, can just leave active color. Active color means okay, title. Okay, so let's go to the content as well. You want it to be white, the content here, can you see? Oh sorry, you want it to be black rather. Black. The typography, I'll use L'Oreal as usual. L'Oreal. and the content size, I think 18 is okay. Transform, okay. Style, decoration, I think we'll just leave every other thing as they are. Okay, the icon, I think the icon is okay. The icon is okay the way it is. Is okay the way it is. Now this toggle is where you want to. Okay, let me see what we have here. Okay, I think there is no much paparazzi here. I think yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. So you can decide to the padding, can make this 50 50, or let's say 100 100 100 100. I think this is good and okay. Or let me make this to 200 200. Okay, that's not okay, that's not enough. Can you see the way I'm checking to see? Okay, so I think, guys, can you see? In fact, the one that we just created together is kind of more beautiful than the first one that I created to use as example. So guys, can you see? Just click on update. Can you see? This is awesome, guys. Like really awesome. So don't worry, I would okay, let me do something now. You know this, okay, let me go to my dashboard. Go to my dashboard. I'm actually logging in, but that's not what I'm doing now. Go to all pages. Now you will notice here it was West that I used, right? And this was the previous one. This was the new one that I created. Let's preview it. This was the new page. So this is what I will do. I will make this new page my default page. So if you visit, you know, this is a subdomain that I'm using. If you visit west.adelikesamuel.com, probably you want to preview this stuff, west.adelikesamuel.com, it will land you on this other page, this one, and not this one. This was the previous one, this is the new one. You get it now? You can reduce. Now here is the thing, the editor might be deceiving at times. Can you see this is kind of too big? Okay, so let me reduce the size. It is too big. Okay guys, so in case the image size you are seeing is kind of too big to what you want, just use the custom dimension here. So okay, let me update for this. Even though it appears that it is small, right, but when you preview it, it's kind of big. So what do you do? Just come to this custom dimension, this image size, click on custom, and input your size. So you can just check out different sizes to see the one that you think will work for you. You get it now? So apply. Okay, change to custom. Okay, and apply. So let's preview. Okay, apply and save. So let's preview these changes. Let's see what happens. Good. So we now have it the way we want it to be. Okay guys, let me just add a border here. Sorry, a margin rather to the bottom. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so just to give some space below. Okay, I think this is good. Save. Okay, so guys, I think we are done with this, but one more thing, there is something we call mobile responsiveness. What you have just done is a design for the desktop or laptop view. You get it now? You need to consider your mobile users too. So what you have here might not look nice on mobile, but thank God to Elementor. Thank God that you can actually do all of that on Elementor. So just come to this place, you see responsive mode, click on it. Can you see? So you see the mobile view as well. Can you see? Even though this looks kind of tiny, right? I will just try to expand it a little, so I won't make mistakes. Why? So you kind of need to do some editing for your mobile viewers. Can you see? There are some things I would like to change here, which I'll do now just to update this design. So don't worry, can you see that it is not really nice on mobile at the moment? So I will do all of the changes right here in front of you. Okay, so the very first one here is what? This text editor. Just I'll try to, can you see? So I'll just try to, oh, there is something missing here. Okay, so let me just update, let me refresh this. Can you see that you still have a lot of work to do? You are not done yet. Okay, so what do I do? Can you see? Just now I will try to, don't worry, I will do everything now that it will be very, very nice on mobile. Okay, this is not actually the default. I don't know why. This should be, this way. Okay, so don't worry, I will make all of the changes now and you will see that it will look nice, even though it is not nice now. I'll make the changes and it will look nice on mobile. Do you get it now? So it will look nice on mobile and what is it called? So padding here, you want to add so you want to add like 5, oh sorry, to the top and to the, so you want to add like 5 top, bottom 5, just to make it look nice, you get? And this padding, I need to reduce it, even though this will take me time, but I just want to show you that you need to do it. Font size, I might just reduce this to 18. Okay, I think it is 18 already. Okay, I think it is okay this way. Okay, now this I'll reduce it. Don't like it the way it is. I'll reduce the font size to 18. Can you see? And this section, this, what's it called? This section, I'll change this image. I'll change how I am seeing it. Okay, position center. Okay, I think I'll leave it this way. Can you see? Can you see the way I'm making my changes, right? This button is too big. The content or the size is too big. I'll reduce it. Can you see? So I'm showing you what I do. 18. Can you see? This is nice now. This is what? Nice. Now this this spacing is too much. Good. Can you see? So sometimes if you see unnecessary space, just come to edit section, just come to the advanced tab of that element. Come then unlink, click on this stuff to unlink it. So it will just collapse the spacing. Do you get it now? So you can now apply the real spacing that you want. Okay, so I want to add padding to the bottom. Okay, so add padding to the bottom. Can you see now that it is kind of nice? So click on save. So it's just like you want to have the layout, the whole design on, what's it called? You want to do that on desktop, but when you are done, make sure you preview. So I don't just want to leave you with the stuff and tell you that's all. No, let me reduce this size too. I think it is kind of too big for mobile. Okay, I think this is okay. Now you see there is no, I don't like the way the spacing is here. So what I do is I add padding to the right and to the left. So padding right, so I want at least little space on the left and the right side. Can you see? So I think I prefer it this way. So I'll do the same thing for this, or just apply it. Just apply it here. Okay, let me apply it directly here. So we have padding 10. Good. So let me remove the one that I've added here. So this applies to everything. Do you get it now? This applies to every element in this column. Every element that I have in this column. This element is inside this column. This element is also inside this column. Just hope you are enjoying this. I hope so. Okay, I think when I previewed it on my mobile now, it's not too nice. Let me make this 20. So it will be very visible. Okay, I think 20 is okay now. Let's see. Good. 20 is okay. All right. So let me reduce. Actually, we are done, guys, but you know, we need to do this as well. We need to do this as well so we can see we are actually done. This is just some adjustments for mobile viewers. This is just some adjustment for mobile viewers. Okay, so if you preview it on your mobile, you yourself, you like what you see. Okay, now here, as I've said, this is an unnecessary spacing. Just come to advanced, then unlink. Can you see it will collapse? So come to this place and let's add the padding at the top. Oh, sorry, the margin rather. Margin at the top. Sorry, it should not be margin. Should be, sorry, at the top. Padding at the top. Good. And also, okay, let me make it 15. I think 15 is okay. And at the bottom too, make it 15, or let's make it 20 instead. Now this content here, this text element here, I want it to be okay. So padding, add padding. I'm very sure these are not something strange to you now. 20. Good. This icon, I need to change the size. So after the whole design, you still want to preview and see what you have done. So don't just assume what you have done is good, even though it appears nice. Preview and check across multiple devices. Okay, so this and this. Okay, so this will be margin, not padding. Now I know it might take you time for you to understand this padding and margin, but don't worry, just take your time, you understand. It took me some time too, but I did not see someone that will explain this way that I've explained. Okay, so 2020, I think this is nice already. Now this button, I will change it. Let me just copy this one. Let me copy this and paste it here, and I'll delete this. Good. Okay, now you notice there is no space in here, right? So just click on this and select, okay, on link. Then you know these are two different elements, right? So you want to use padding instead. So I will use padding at the top because I selected this. I will add margin rather to the top. Can you see? So it will show that it is distinct. Then I also add to the bottom 25. Good. Then this button, I will change it again. I'll change it, paste, and delete this. Good. Now you see that this is kind of long, right? This is not nice. So what do? Click on this, and this should be okay. Just unlink and unlink. Good. And that's all, guys. That is all. Okay, let me increase the size of this. Okay. So guys, tell me you do not like this. No. Sorry. Okay, guys. So let me preview on my phone, on my mobile device here. You can as well visit wes.adeleke.com to also preview on your mobile, and you see that it looks very, very nice. That's what I'm currently checking, and it is just awesome. Okay, I think so you need to preview on your mobile phone. So you see, okay, this is where I need to adjust, make my adjustment and all of that. You see where you need to make some adjustments if there is need for that. So guys, I think now I can say we have successfully created a landing page on WordPress using Elementor page builder. So it looks nice on both mobile and desktop. So just visit wes.adeleke.com either on mobile or desktop to preview this. So I was explaining something here. So let me make this was the default page. So I will update it now, don't worry. This was the previous design that we had. So I will update it now. So just go to settings. So that will be like the home page. Go to settings and think reading. So select static WhatsApp. So I'll select this. This is the new page, and save changes. So I'll refresh it now. You see that we have the new design. Can you see the new design is here? So guys, if you got value, okay, hold on. So the new design is here. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have actually created or replicated this landing page from scratch for both desktop, laptop view, and for mobile users. So here is the thing, guys. If you want this same template that I've used, because there is a way you can import, upload template, and even edit template. If you want something like that, if you want this exact template that I've used, so you just edit the content and insert your own content, image, text, and whatever to your own taste. You get it? Now, if you want this exact template that I've used, I'll just share with you. You can get it for just 199 naira or $5. That is very, I make sure it is very, very cheap and affordable. But if you do not want to pay, just watch this tutorial video and create yours from scratch. But if you are getting that package, send me a message on WhatsApp at +234 8166 519613. Send me a message on WhatsApp. I will not just share the template with you, this same template with you. I will also create a very small short video that shows you how to import templates to Elementor, how you can import templates and also edit and format a template. So if I sell this template to you, I will show you how you can also use the template, and not just this my template, also show you how to use other templates. And the serious part is I might have some other bonuses, though unannounced at the moment. But if you are interested, just send me a message on WhatsApp at +234 8166 519613. So guys, if you have gotten value, extreme value from this video, kindly like this video, comment on this video, share the video with your friends or people that you think will like to also see it. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button below and also turn on the bell notification so you never miss any of my videos. And if you are yet to see this video on how to create your WhatsApp e-commerce store, also check that tutorial out. So guys, this brings us to the end of this tutorial, and I'm very sure you got extreme value. So thanks for your time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.